to Pilates Fusion, everyone. My name is Nina Kroll. I'm an oncology nurse and a classical Pilates instructor. We're going to start off this morning by doing a relaxation pose called baby back roll. And it's something that you can keep in your back pocket during class if something makes your body angry or is not for you. And it's actually a great way to start off the day, or even something to think about if you are in the car all day, in office appointments, or on a great flight somewhere that your back feels a little tight. So happy Friday, ladies. Let's start off getting happy backs. So we're going to come down on our back and we're going to bring our knees to our chest and just give ourselves a nice big hug. Feeling ever so grateful this morning. New beginnings. Doing something great for our mind and our body. Just rolling out on our back, our lower lumbar spine. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale. Connecting to our breath, creating some calm, some control. Thinking about our breath is something we can keep in our back pocket in times of joy, in times of stress. Let's take another deep breath in and let it all go. One more deep breath in and exhaling. Connecting to the present. Let's grab those big toes. I know we must have some moms in the group today coming into happy baby. Remembering when our kids were in their cribs, maybe when they were about a year old or so in their strollers, grabbing their toes. So we're working on our flexibility this morning, getting a little stronger than yesterday, getting a little control. And happy Friday, ladies. Alrighty, let's place our feet flat on the mat and we're going to come into some bridging. First, let's connect to the mat. Let's roll the shoulder blades back, creating our scapula engaged to the mat, our shoulder blades. Arms are long and strong, and we're going to bring up our lower back, middle back, upper back, keeping those glutes engaged, holding them nice and tight. And we're just going to stay here for a little bit. Let's connect with our breath again, taking a deep breath in and letting it all go. Another deep breath in and exhaling. Let's bring the pelvis to the right, the left. We're just doing pelvic tilts to the right, to the left. Meet me in the middle. We're holding those glutes nice and tight again, maybe for about 20 seconds. Feeling ever so strong on this beautiful Friday morning. Let's do a little project positivity this morning and just thinking of a positive inspiration. Maybe even just thinking of feeling the warmth of the sun, doing a little positive daydream this morning. Let's slowly bring our back all the way back down to the mat. And let's reconnect again, bringing those shoulder blades back, bringing the back all the way up again. And then we're going to shoot the right foot pointed towards the ceiling, the right leg. And we're just going to pretend we're painting some stripes on the wall, bringing that leg all the way down to match the opposite knee, and then bringing it all the way up again. And as you can tell now, we're doing some classical Pilates, working against our own body weight, low impact, super safe. Belly is in nice and tight. We're maintaining that back connection to the mat. All right, give me 20 more. And at any time, again, you can go into that baby back roll position if you need a little break. All right, let's pause that foot at the ceiling and pretend we have a 50-pound weight on it and slowly bring it back down to the mat. And I'm just gonna review that baby back roll. Let's bring your knees to your chest, rolling out your back. Remembering our goal today is happy backs, good energy, a little calm. Let's take that deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in and let it all go. Let's grab those big toes, coming into happy baby again. Hopefully feeling a little bit more flexible already. Doing a little test. All right, girls, let's bring those feet flat on the mat again. And we're gonna reconnect to the mat, rolling the shoulder blades back, bringing our back all the way up to the ceiling, shooting that left leg with the foot pointed. And then we're going to work on those stripes again, bringing that foot down to match the opposite knee and then bringing it all the way up. All right, we're going to do 20 more, ladies. You got this. All right, let's pause that foot up at the top and let's flex it, point it, flex it, point it, flex it, point it, flex it, point it. Slowly bring that leg all the way back down to the mat like you have that 50-pound weight on it. And let's shoot up that right foot again to the ceiling, pointed, and we're gonna flex it, point it, flex it, point it, flex it, point it. Let's bring that leg all the way back down to the mat. And we're just gonna move on now to some gentle inversions. So let's bring our hips up to the ceiling and we're just gonna come into a scissors with our feet. And if you want this to be a little more gentle, you can just do a scissors with your feet without coming up on your hips. If you feel safer doing that, this is another option. And now, ladies, let's come into a little bike ride. And then reverse the bike ride. And then let's bring it all the way back down to the mat. And we're just going to move on to some gentle yoga. So let's come up into angry happy cat. So we are going to bring our hands down on the mat, gently letting our head hang between our hands, and we are on our knees. And let's gently bring our back into a C curve all the way up to the ceiling, taking a deep breath in, and then exhaling, bringing your belly down the mat. Coming all the way back up again, arching that spine. Taking that deep, beautiful breath in, and then exhaling, bringing your belly down to the mat. One more time. Let's bring that beautiful back all the way up to the ceiling, honoring that spine, taking a deep breath in, and then exhaling, bringing the belly down the mat. Coming up to downward dog, coming up on those toes. Head is still hanging gently between the hands, and walking our dog. Let's bring one foot up at a time, stretching those hamstrings. And then we have a choice to come into King Cobra, coming forward, opening up that chest, and then coming all the way back into downward dog, walking a foot out one at a time. Coming into King Cobra again, bringing that chest forward. And then coming back to downward dog again, walking that out one foot at a time. And then we're going to bring our knees to the mat. Forehead comes down to the mat, coming in the child's pose, walking those fingers out. Let's connect with our breath, taking that deep breath in and exhaling. Taking another deep breath in and letting all go. All right, let's slowly come up into a standing position, and we're just going to do a little bit of balance work this morning. Let's bring our arms out into goalpost arms, and we're going to hinge down, coming into our beautiful sanctuary. Now, if you're doing this another time and you have 1 pound arm weights or 5 pound, you can do some bicep curls like this. You can even grab some soup cans for a little weight, or you can just go really slow isometrics. So let's bring those arms up again like goalposts and just hinge a little lower, holding that beautiful balance. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale. Let's bring those arms all the way up to the ceiling, bringing them to prayer position, taking another deep breath in and letting it all go. We're going to bring those arms up again, bringing that big ball of energy to heart center, coming into a forward front roll. Just letting those hands gently hang, just coming down to our tailbone. And let's bring those hands into like a small little tennis ball circle. And then letting the circle reverse. And then bringing them like into a grandfather clock pendulum. Coming center, And then coming up all the way, one vertebra at a time, rolling those shoulder blades back. Let's bring our arms out to a T, and we're just going to do some gentle chest openers. This is great for all of us in therapy or done, just even working on our posture. Let's roll those shoulder blades back, opening our chest, arms out to a T, and we're just going to do some small circles. Feet are nice and long. And then we're going to reverse those circles. And let's bring our hands now to our waist. And let's just do some gentle neck rolls, rolling our neck all the way around. And then reversing it. Let's roll the shoulder blades back again. And let's come sitting down to our mat. And we're going to do a little daydream that we're on a girls' trip at the beach. And we just bought some beach balls, and our feet are to the width of our mat, and those toes are flexed. And we bought one of those big yoga balls. And we're going to, this is called spine stretch forward, a classical Pilates stretch. We're going to hinge over that beach ball, shooting our tailbone out the opposite way, and then coming up. And let's try to elongate our spine, growing taller, rolling our shoulder blades back, shooting our hips into the mat. And then we're going to do this a few more times, just working on our beautiful posture and some gentle stretching this morning. Sitting up, trying to grow taller. Excuse me a second, I'm just going to put on my fan. Shooting those hips into the mat. And let's just hinge forward. Just going to do this 2 more times, this gentle stretch. Sitting up nice and tall, rolling the shoulder blades back. Let's come forward 1 more time. And then sitting up nice and tall. We're going to move on now to one of my favorite stretches called Mermaid. And Mermaid is a gentle stretch of the obliques. So we're going to sit down on our side. Left hand comes to left ankle. Right arm comes to right ear. And let's just gently pull that arm towards the ceiling, and you'll feel the nice gentle pull of your obliques right on your side. Let's take a deep breath in, and then extending the arm into a rainbow and exhaling. Let's bring the arm all the way up again. Perhaps you can even just dig a little bit deeper, gently and safely, of course, toward the ceiling, taking that deep breath in and exhaling. Bringing the arm all the way up again, maybe going a little further this time, taking that deep breath in and letting it all go. Let's just hold this stretch just for a few seconds, enjoying the calm and connecting with our breath. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling. Another deep breath in and letting it all go. Alrighty, so let's come out of this, and of course we're going to move on to our opposite side. So right hand goes to right ankle, left arm goes to left ear. Let's gently pull out of that, taking a deep breath in and coming in the rainbow, stretching over your head and exhaling. Taking another deep breath in all go. Bringing the arm all the way back up. And exhaling. Coming into that beautiful rainbow stretch again, ladies. And let's just hold this a minute and create some mind-body connection, thinking about our beautiful breath and getting a little bit stronger, taking a deep breath in and exhaling. Gently coming out of this, we're going to move on to coming onto our back. I'd like everyone to just pause a second and take a sip of water. Alrighty, moving on. So let's come all the way onto our back. Oh, my little Shih Tzu wants to say hello. She's doing Pilates with us. Okay, honey. Okay. Alrighty, ladies, let's come all the way to laying down on our back, and legs are long. Let's do that back connection, rolling our shoulder blades back, connecting our scapula to the mat. Let's shoot our right leg long and foot is pointed, and we're just going to do a beautiful big circle, a hip opener with that leg, pausing up at the top. Now, if that makes your body angry or is not for you, you can also do like a basketball size small circle is fine and still a great idea. So you have choices. You can do the small basketball circle, holding that belly in nice and tight, working on your back and your abs, or you can do a bigger circle, pausing up at the top, circling around, living in the moment. All right, let's pause that foot up at the top, and we're going to reverse that circle. All right, now we're going to slowly bring that leg all the way back down to the mat. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale. Let's reconnect to the mat, rolling those shoulder blades back and shooting that left leg pointed to the ceiling, and we're going to work on our one leg circles on our left leg. Again, a big hip opener. Your circles can be big. They can be the size of a basketball. We just want this to be safe and moving forward, creating some good energy on this beautiful day. So other low impact exercises, of course, that are very safe are swimming, walking is always great, low impact. Walking can actually increase your oxygen saturation, which is fantastic. All right, let's reverse that circle. Now let's slowly bring that leg all the way back down to the mat. And let's bring our knees to our chest, giving ourselves a nice big hug, rolling out that back. Getting a little stronger than yesterday. Let's grab those feet, coming into happy baby. All right, we're going to come into scissors now, bringing our right knee with the foot pointed, knee towards our nose, just doing a gentle pull. And opposite foot is also pointed, and it's a little bit above the mat, and then we're going to switch it. If this bothers your neck at all, please leave your neck on the mat. If you feel fine, shoulder blades can come off the mat. All right, let's do 10 more. All right, ladies, and then let's take it to that nice big hug. Everyone's doing great, bringing your knees to your chest, rolling out your back. Checking on our flexibility. Let's grab those big toes, rolling out our back. All right, we're going to continue with our core work, getting our back a little stronger today. We're just going to do an exercise called one leg pull. So again, if your neck feels strong, you can bring your shoulder blades off the mat. Right knee is coming to the chest, and we're just doing a gentle pull, pull, and then switch it. Pull, pull. Pull, pull, switch it. Pull, pull. Pull, pull, switch it. Pull, pull. All right, let's bring those knees to our chest again, rolling out our back. Enjoying that peace, taking a deep breath in and exhaling. Coming into happy baby, feeling so much more flexible than we did a half hour ago. Grabbing those big toes, rolling out our back, nice and gentle. Alrighty, we're going to come into a little more advanced exercise now that you can try. So we're going to do this together. Bring your knees to your chest, and then we're going to shoot our legs to the ceiling and arms coming long and wrapping our arms around our head and then bringing it all the way back in. So legs come out. I hope you can see me. Arms come to the ceiling, and then we're going to wrap our arms around our neck and bring it in. Let's do it again together. Legs long, arms to the ceiling, wrapping our arms around our neck and then bringing it all in. This is called double leg pull. Legs long, arms to the ceiling, wrapping around our back and coming in. And remember, you can always come to baby back roll if this is too much, or maybe you can just try a few. This is your own private class. All right, we're going to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take it all the way down to the mat, rolling out that back. All right, so let's rock or roll up, coming to a sitting position. We're going to move on to a fun, playful exercise called rolling like a ball. Joseph Pilates had this big belief that we're as young as our spine and trying to keep it limber. Let's bring our hands to prayer position, opening the book, and we're going to hold onto our ankles. You can see me. And I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to roll back onto my shoulder blades and then just come all the way back up. Whoops. I'm in small space. I got to move a little forward. I was trying to keep on the camera. So prayer position, open the book, grab those ankles, rolling back on your shoulder blades, and then coming forward. So this is supposed to be a nice playful exercise. Prayer position, open the book, grab those ankles, rolling back, and then coming forward. So let's just try a few of these on our own. Maybe 5 to 8. 8 is great. Rolling out that spine, feeling a little looser today, a little limber. All right, ladies, we're going to move on to a hip stretch called Mermaid. And I think this might be one of your favorites. So right knee is coming forward, left leg is long, and you might think this is great and you can stay right here. If you want a little bit more, you can stack your hands, bringing them down to the mat and bringing your forehead on top of your stacked hands and just breathing into the stretch. Connecting with your breath and pausing. Let's take a deep breath in and letting it all go. Let's slowly coming out of that, and we are going to bring the opposite knee forward. So the left knee comes forward, right leg is long. I think I'm just gonna move this camera a little bit to see if that's better. So we're bringing our left knee forward, right leg is long. And again, you can stay here. This is a gentle hip opener. If you want a little bit more, you can stack your hands, coming down on your hands, and just connecting with your breath, working on some mindfulness this morning, taking a deep breath in and exhaling. A nice deep breath in and letting it all go. Slowly coming out of that. Now, ladies, I am going to do a gentle knee stretch. So let's just come up on our knees, bringing our arms forward, pretending that we're holding on to maybe a bar and we're just gently hinging back just a few inches, letting those knees stretch and then coming forward. This is a nice gentle stretch. I hope you love it. Enjoy it, because the next one is the Friday morning challenge. All right, we are going to move on to an exercise called rocker, and this is super good for opening up your chest and your back. So we're going to try it in some gentle steps. We're going to come onto our bellies, and step number one is to grab your feet. If you can't grab your feet, you're just going to come into Superman, extending your arms long and your feet long and holding your belly in. If you can grab your feet, step number one is to let them go long and to stretch them out, opening your chest and just trying to do a gentle rock, enjoying that hyperextension. So good for all of us as we're living in the present, getting stronger. And now we're just going to take it down to a gentle morning swim. Let's extending our arms long and feet and doing a little flutter. Let's let it drop a minute and take a little break, taking a deep breath in and exhaling. We're going to go back to that swim. Let's try to hold this for 20 seconds or 30 seconds. Just fluttering the arms and feet, getting a little stronger. And then bringing it all the way back down to the mat, connecting with our breath, taking a deep breath in and exhaling. It's coming into child's pose, coming on our knees, bringing our forehead down to the mat, walking our fingers out. It's taking a deep breath in and exhaling. Another deep breath in, thinking of a positive intention for today, maybe gratitude, good energy. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling. Another deep breath in and letting it all go. But slowly coming up to a sitting position. And ladies, I'd just like to offer you in closing of this class today some meditation. Let's sit up. You can sit up like I am in crisscross applesauce. You can lay down on your backs, closing your eyes, creating some calm, taking a deep breath in and exhaling. Connecting to the present, perhaps thinking of a favorite day. Maybe you're in the mountains and there's a gentle breeze, or perhaps maybe you're just having a cup of your favorite tea, simple things, or perhaps even clearing your mind and thinking of a color such as lavender for calm, or maybe a citrus color, feeling that sun, doing a little daydream. And while you're connecting with your breath, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about meditation being a means of transforming your mind with practicing techniques that encourage and develop concentration, clarity, emotional positivity, and calm. Sometimes there are things in life that are beyond our control. However, it is possible to take charge of our own state of mind. Practicing meditation can help cultivate new habits, including more positive ways of being, by quieting the mind and having goals to become more aware of your thoughts and emotions without getting stuck. Meditation can be a vital, helpful way to purify and quiet the mind, thus rejuvenating the body. Let's take another deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in and letting it all go. Slowly opening your eyes. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming to Pilates Fusion this morning. I wish you all a peaceful Friday and happy backs. Bye-bye. Thank you.